Vic from VDrive, this has to be one of my favorite Audis of all the time. This is 2019 A7 with the progressive 55 package, as you can see. Beautiful looking vehicle, timeless design, just about 4,000 pounds of weight, or in kilograms, it's about 1,900 kilograms there, about 196 inches of length, as you can see. It's absolutely a German boat. And the best part about this vehicle is, in Canada, this vehicle was selling for 81,000. Now you can buy one of these guys with about 50 to 70,000 kilometers for half the price. Now, I have a question for you. Looking at that vehicle, do you feel that this is such a timeless design? Because I do. After spending a couple of days with this vehicle, I really want to just buy this thing. It's just a best value for money instead of going for another A7, which is going to be over 100 grand with the luxury tax and all that kind of BS, right? Absolutely beautiful looking vehicle. Now let's get into it so I can show it to you what exactly you get. First off, you get these beautiful looking LED lights that's not going to age with time at all. You also have this place right here that's going to open up to clean your washer. You have your signature Audi 4 circles connected together. Of course, a quarter badge and blacked out design with the front end sensors, all that kind of stuff there. The best part about living in Alberta, you don't have to put a plate down here, so that's not going to ruin the front end look of the vehicle. Now, you do have a side air vent that is functional, so it can make your vehicle a little bit aerodynamics. And you have this fake functional idea right here that looks really cheap, but that's not a problem. I'm going to let it slide because the car looks really beautiful. You have the beautiful looking design all over your hood right here. Both the sides looks really clean. You do have the rain sensing wipers right here, as you can see. And you have the front-facing camera for traffic light recognition, the automatic braking and all that kind of stuff. So this specific one does have an S-Line package, so it does come with these 20 inches wheels, as you can see, and you have these giant rotors that are as big as the size of a large pizza. Now, the friend of mine who owns this vehicle, he bought this red and he wrapped it with the matte black color. In my opinion, it looks really cool. And just on the side, as you can see how long of a vehicle it is, you have these beautiful lines all across, as you can see, and you have the nice side skirt as well. Now, these mirrors do not have a typical blind spot detection. They do have it. There is a little light on the side that turns on every time there is a vehicle in your blind zone area here. Now, there is one thing that I have a little bit of a complaint about. So, this vehicle, the Audi, is representing this sunroof as a panoramic sunroof, but it's not. It's just a regular sunroof, which is a little bit bigger, because a typical panoramic sunroof will be covering all the way here, but this is not. The whole plane does move back, gives you a feeling that you have a panoramic sunroof, but you know what? That's all right, because at the end of the day, if you're buying this vehicle pre-owned for half the price, I'm going to let that slide as well. Now, come to the back right here. You do have this functional spoiler that you can retract, or you can open it up by pressing the button. Now at the back right here, you do have the dual set of exhaust. Beautiful looking design at the back. You have the LED lights that goes all across right here. And when the spoiler is up, that looks really neat. You have the back end sensor, all that kind of stuff. And at the backup camera, you also have a washer. So in case you have a dust buildup, you don't have to worry about it. And if you'll press this button, look at this whole hatchback style of a feel that you get with this vehicle, right? Plenty of space right here. If you want to kidnap somebody through a couple of bodies, you can absolutely do that. You have this Audi mat right here too, and underneath here you have a spare tire, which is not going to be full size, but it's just enough in case you want to get out of a situation there. Thank you so much for watching this video. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers in the next 30 days. I would really appreciate if you'll just hit the subscribe button, and if there's a car that you want me to review, please let me know so I can go ahead, access the car and do it for you. Now, under the hood, there is some interesting stuff going on. You have the single turbo V6 engine with the mild hybrid system. We'll go there in a second. And you have the 7-speed transmission with the all-wheel drive all the time with the quarter system there too. Now, this one puts about 335 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. You can go 0 to 100 in 5.3 seconds with the max speed of 250 kilometers an hour. Now, some of you are wondering, what is mild hybrid system? Now, let me just give you an example. You have this little light line that's going across here, which is connected to your alternator here. Do you know how the regen braking works in an electric car? You know how the car slows you down with the one pedal drive and it kind of put that energy back to your battery? It's the same kind of thing. It's instead of having a typical start and stop system, when you go to the lights, it turns off the engine, turn it back on to save the energy. It's a lot better than that, right? And every time you slow down, it saves some energy into the 48 volt lithium ion battery, and it helps you when you go for coasting. For example, between the speed of 70 kilometers an hour and 140 kilometers an hour, if you're on a cruise control, the engine is typically going to shut down for a few seconds. At that point, your BAS, your I'm going to say that again. So when you're coasting, at that moment, your mild hybrid system is actually going to take over and they're going to drive the car and you won't even feel it. And every time you're going to slow down between that 22 kilometers an hour speed to all the way to 0, that's also the system is going to function, going to shut down the engine, going to slowly ease you down into the stop, and you won't even feel it, the engine will be shut down. And at that moment, during that braking period, the energy that is restored, it's going to go back to the mild hybrid system, which is going to help you to restart your engine and make sure your steering wheel, your brakes, and all that kind of system is aligned. I hope I'm able to make some sort of a sense in the very simple words for all the people just like me. It's going to help you save some fuel. Now get to the interior right away. Now let's get inside the vehicle right here with the S-Line package. As you can see, you have the S door sill right here, the power seats with the lumbar support. You have these beautiful looking leather seats that are really comfy. You have the nice stitchings and all that kind of stuff right here. And you have the sunroof, which I was talking to you about right there. You can press this button to raise your headrest as well, depending on how big of a person you are. And you have your memory seating all around here, leather all around here too, with a little bit of a piano fiber, as you can see, frameless doors, as you can see, and you have plastic at the very bottom right here. For speakers, you have the 10 speaker system right here, and the way I sit, this is how much space I need. Now I'm gonna go to the back of the vehicle here so I can show it to you. Obviously the car is way too low if you're used to driving a big car, but this is how it looks like. I'm 6'2", my head is almost touching at the back just because of the shape of the vehicle, as you can see right here, but still frameless doors at the back here too. The way I sit at the front, this is the way I sit at the back. My knees are not really touching, which is the best portion. And since it's an all-wheel drive car, there is a drive shaft going underneath here. You have the 12-volt cigarette lighter at the back here too, in case you're the person who likes to smoke some cigarettes. Heated seats at the back, separate climate control system, and you have the USB port number 3 and 4 at the back as well. A little bit of a space if you want to throw your diary and all that kind of stuff too, which is pretty convenient in my opinion, you know. Space-wise, it's not a problem. Height-wise, it is. All right, here we are inside the car right now, taking a little bit of a drive and show it to you what kind of experience you will get if you'll own one of these cars right here. Visibility is 10 on 10, right? It's just so good to drive this car. You can see everything around you here. So talking about the blind spots, this is how the vehicle is going to help you with that. Not a typical car with the sign on the mirror right there. Comfort, it's pretty cool. You have the 5-link independent suspension front and back. It's going to provide you the best comfort possible there, especially when you're in the comfort mode there. Obviously, it's going to stiffen up a little bit being in a sport mode or the individual mode when your suspension is selected to the sport the sport mode there. Driving this vehicle on a cruise control is actually, that's going to take some use to it, because the whole setting is right here underneath the steering wheel. After some time of driving, you'll catch the rhythm of it, but when I was driving it first, then I was thinking like, this is the side signal there. You know, I was trying to shift my signal there, and I don't know how many times I shift lanes without even giving a signal, but it's what it is, you know. Every car has some sort of a uniqueness there. Now, talking about the main thing, which all of you may experience and have experienced in so many different cars, is the quietness in the vehicle there. This vehicle is really, really quiet. You put a little bit of a tense on it that actually go up one more notch, but you don't really feel a lot of road noise inside this vehicle, especially when you have the right tires with the right thread and everything. You're just sitting there. If you have 4 or 5 people sitting in the back right now, in total I mean to say, including the driver, you won't really feel a lot of extra noise coming inside the vehicle. Now let's just see how the power happens, how the overall handling is. I'm just going to put this vehicle into that dynamic mode, which is their version of sport mode. Your RPM goes up a little bit there, and if I'll just step on it, it goes like this. Oh wow. You can hit that 335 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque around that 4 to 5,000 RPM setup, which is pretty cool in my opinion. It's not going to be the fastest car on the block like an S7 or RS7 or some of the, the premium E-Class models like E63 or something like that. But, it's still going to be something. If you want some car which is like 40 grand. Like, guys, think about this. I also sell cars on the side right now, and I can tell you this, with 40 grand package, and if you want a nice sedan, this is the best option out there. And I'm a kind of a person who get impressed with the certain power and the looks and the size of the vehicle, considering the way I am, you know, and I'm sure if you think like that too, you'll see a lot of value in buying one of these cars over any other cars, in my opinion there. One thing that you'll have to think about and keep it in mind is with the Audi or any other German cars, the electronics could be really, really flaky. I haven't seen anything with this specific vehicle there, but that's one thing you'll have to keep it in mind. So make sure you buy some sort of an extended warranty. So make sure you don't have to, you know, you're not spending too much money on fixing the screen and all these things, because they can be finicky at times. But let's just focus on the drive here and show it to you how the car will handle on the curbs here. You do have the adaptive cruise control, but who has time to, you know, go through the adaptive cruise? So let's just stick to the performance here. Wow. What a control on the street here. Whew. God damn it. This thing goes, guys. This thing goes. This is so much fun. The whole curve that I was taking, the car had the complete control when I was doing it. That's the best thing. And the seats are helping you out too. I'm not saying the seats are actually hugging you back, you know, in some RS7 models and something where the bolster just grip to your back. That's not what I'm saying. But it's just the way the whole seat setting, or maybe it's just me, the whole setting is just makes so much sense. Wow. This is awesome. Guys, I'll have to give this car a 10 on 10 for the value there. Well, let me know your thoughts, what you guys think about this one. With that, we are done. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you feel about this specific vehicle here. I would love to hear from you. And can't wait to see you guys on the next video. You have a wonderful day.